thinking of playing Braccio da Montone. Okay, so Braccio da Montone, or BDM, is in the G&G, is a game in the G&G series. That's Guelphs and Ghibellines. Let's see. Let's look at the condottieri. Take a look at Baglioni here. The name, top center, the crest, the number on the lower left is the combat bonus, and the lower right is command range. On the back is a replacement condottiero in adjutant, same numbers, 0 combat bonus, 4 for command range. So each condottieri has a command capacity marker that goes along with it, same name, same crest. This number is the command. All right. Right off the bat, we're talking non-English origin rules here. I guess it's his activation rating, the 11. This marker is used on the condottiero activation table, or CAT. Each side has its own track. The front displays the shield, so Baglioni's shield here, and initial command capacity. Okay, command capacity is the 11. This is a command capacity marker. On the back side is the name of the condottiero. So on the back is, Malatesta Baglioni. All right, while we're here, we'll go ahead and mention the capo squadra, the squadron leaders. They're subordinate leaders to the condottieri. Looks like they're only on Braccio's side here. I guess they look and act exactly like the condottieri, except they do not have their own command capacity marker. So, for example, we have Braccio here, and then we also have these two the squadron leaders. All right, so how do we know this? We know this because of the shields. So there's Braccio with his shield that I'm not going to guess what it's supposed to be, but some type of ram-looking thing. And then Piccinino and Verano, they have their own shields, just like the condottieri, but they also have a miniaturized shield of their superior condottieri. So that's that example, and you have a similar thing over here with Tartaglia. Tartaglia has 2 squadron leaders, and over here Baglioni has two squadron leaders. And then we have combat units. Take a look at it. Cavalry right here. Cavalry and infantry. So, first of all, cavalry have a black CR cohesion rating. Cohesion rating. Infantry have a white cohesion rating. Infantry, yeah. Militia, do we have any militia? Well, militia have a yellow cohesion rating. So for the combat units, we have their crest, name, again their cohesion rating 5 and 4, and the shield, the small shield in the lower right, has an armor class. So we have light, medium, and heavy. Light, medium, and heavy. And on the back side, we have their disrupted status. Has the band through the right-hand side there. So I guess good order, or not sure what they call it, undisrupted, and then disrupted. Same for the infantry, disrupted side. Okay, and then just to show a difference, here we have a different armor class. We have same cavalry, cohesion rating of 5 and 6, armor class of medium versus heavy. Okay, general course of play. There are no game turns in BDM. Battles are fought in a continuous series of condottiero activations until one side wins or the battle ends in a draw. During his activation, a condottiero can issue a general order to all units of his battaglia or receives a number of order points. So, first of all, battaglia. During this period, armies were composed of formations called battaglia. Each army is composed of more than one battaglia. The condottiero and the combat units of his battaglia share a colored stripe on the top of their counters. Okay, so I've quickly set up the battle here of Sant'Egidio, 1416. And according to the scenario rules, for the first activation, the Braccesco player, that's Braccio's army here, starts with Baglioni's battaglia and then continues normally. During this first activation, the Braccesco player cannot pass. So Baglioni here, so the battle's going to start on Braccio's right here with the first activation. Okay, I'm going with the assumption that this first activation is a basic activation. Basic activation is anytime a condottiero is activated without rolling the dice. That is not activated by a continuum or an interruptio, continuation or interruption. This is a basic activation. So now we say, Ooh, I guess there's the question of, can Baglioni... Well, I'm going to skip general orders now, and I'm not even sure per this scenario whether Baglioni can issue general orders, but we will go with order points. Okay. The active player strictly follows the sequence below. This is a basic activation. So you're going to select one of your condottieri, except that the scenario rules tell you it has to be Baglioni here. We're going to activate him. This is a basic activation, and then we're going to conduct a condottiero's activation sequence. No dice roll is required, obviously. We've already gone over that. So let's do a condottiero activation sequence. When a condottiero activates either in a basic activation or as a result of a successful continuation or interruption, the owning player must strictly conform to the following sequence of operations. Okay, so first, the condottiero activated by a basic activation or by a continuation can issue a general order, but we're going to do individual orders. In the case, so all the units of his battaglia, and actually we need to figure out right here and now, what do we do? Because Baglioni has the two squadron leaders. So how do we handle that? Okay, maybe before that we'll just go in more methodical order here. So first, in this case, he receives the same number of order points, and there is a marker. There's a track here labeled order points and victory track, and there is a marker. This is exactly how I'm figuring out. There's an order points. There's that same Braccio image. It says order points. So it says that, and here's Baglioni's command capacity marker there. It has the 11, so that's where it starts the battle on the 11. and that's how many individual orders he receives. So his CC marker, he receives the same number of order points as his CC marker, 11. Record this order points number on the order points track. So I guess we go there. So 11 order points for the CC, the CC value of 11. Okay, I don't think there's anything different for this scenario. So the next step is the CC marker of the active condottiero is moved one space down on the CAT. So this is the command activation track. This is Baglioni. I guess we move him down to 10. And then it says we're going to take this. I see this. There's this first activation, second activation marker. So it says place the first or second activation as required on the activated condottiero's counter. Okay, so put this first activation on Baglioni, like that. So in general, trying to figure out the whole condottiero activation, we know that he starts with 11 order points, but how do we do it? We have to do one unit at a time. Do we declare all the orders first? Not sure about all that yet, but right away I enter the issue of the two different squadron commanders. So there is something called Scuola Braccesca. So Braccio da Montone is considered the inventor of the so-called the Scuola Braccesca. The battaglia in Braccio's army that follow the Scuola Braccesca use some unique rules. Okay. I'll just call it SB from now on. The SB uses more tactical movement than other condottieri and a continuous rotation of small units, the squadrons on the battlefield. That's the call-out box here. Okay. So first of all, the Braccio da Montone armies cannot use general orders. So I wanted to play with the individual orders, but actually, I guess Baglioni cannot issue a general order. Condottieri in Braccio's army cannot try a second activation. That's interesting. Okay, the Braccio player can use the continuum to try to activate another condottiero in Braccio's army. Okay, all right. I'll have to see that in play. Squadrons. Some battaglia in Braccio's army are subdivided into two squadrons, like we have here. We have Ruggero and Cherubino, but two squadrons here. Each battaglia thus has a condottiero, that's Baglioni, and two caposquadra, the squadron leaders, one for each squadron. When a condottiero is activated, he must use his OP, okay, so his order points, to give orders to his squadrons one at a time. Okay, so I think that's one squadron at a time. Okay, so we'll just do Cherubino in front here first, and then Ruggero. So Cherubino, I think, has, okay, the front line there. Okay,